Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to contour and highlight. So as you guys can see, this is how the final look came out. I'm going to show you guys my contour and highlight routine and how I contour and highlight, what I said with what baking powder do I use, what setting powder I use, just everything with contouring and highlighting. Hopefully I give you guys a good demonstration on how to do that. This is probably one of the most difficult parts of makeup. Yeah, this really takes time. You gotta learn your face, learn what you like, just learn your forehead if you have a big forehead, if you want a stronger jawline. I don't contour my jawline because I feel like my jawline is just good the way it is. So yeah, this is where you really learn your face and you just, you know, really get into the difficult parts of makeup. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. You guys can see this is how the contour and highlighting came out. It's not gonna come out perfect every time. This is like something you gotta really perfect. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope I'm able to show you guys how to contour and highlight, some of my tips and tricks that I use. So yeah, let's get into the video. So usually I use two different concealers because I usually like a really bright under eye, so I use two. So I always go in with the Too Faced, this is in Maple, and then I go on top with the Juvia's Place in the shade 13. And then what I use for contour is the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in F18. So I'll be showing you guys how I apply these. I don't know why, but I just love applying my concealer with brushes nowadays. Yo, I just feel so accomplished that I'm actually almost running out of a makeup product, you guys. I never run out of my makeup products. I don't know why. I just don't. So it's like the first time I'm running out of this Too Faced concealer, which is crazy to me. I just feel so accomplished because I feel like I actually used it. I'm just going with this Morphe 166 brush and I just dip it into my concealer in my hand, and then I'm just putting it under my eye. I'm not putting a lot, just a good amount. And then maybe sometimes I'll stop it right there, just a good amount. So I'm gonna put that same amount under the other eye, and then I just make sure that it's creamy and it's not patchy. So instead of like dragging it, I just mainly just like tap it in there. As you can see, I don't put a lot on my chin or on my under my nose. I don't really see the point of putting a lot. And then I just put it on my forehead. You guys, as you guys can see, I put it right on top of my eyebrows. And then I just try to put a good and then I just put a line right there going down my nose. So now I'm going in with this semi super wet beauty blender. I'm gonna blend that out. Oh, I'm just so careful with concealer. I think concealer is the part where I just make sure I just be very careful with it, because concealer just gets everywhere if you're not controlling it, you guys. You need to, oh shoot, when I tell you like you need to actually control the concealer, like it's just so serious. If you're just blending and you don't know what you're really blending at, it'll get everywhere, and that's just gonna make it harder on you because you're gonna have to make sure all that's blended out, and it's kind of annoying, you guys. When I first got into makeup, you guys, concealer was one thing that always frustrated me. You can cause so many problems if you don't blend it out right. You know, it used to really make me just mad, because like you would think you're blending it out right and the whole time it's just like ugly and very patchy looking. So when I'm done with the first layer, I just go back in with the Juvia's Place one just to make it a little bit more bright. This I do not need a lot of because that thing is so freaking bright. I just put a little bit, the same concealer brush, and just, I'm not adding it everywhere though, I'm just keeping it right there in that spot. You can see it got way brighter. This is where I go in with the Makeup Revolution foundation stick. I don't add a lot, maybe just like 3 lines right there, because a little goes a long way, you guys. Before you know it, you'll just have just like some really dark marks on your face and literally you won't know what to do with them. Then to blend that out, I'm using the Real Techniques 200 brush. Just blend that out. You guys, make sure your brushes that you're using are clean. They have no product on them, because I've made so many mistakes where I've used a brush while I'm contouring or highlighting, or maybe even a beauty blender that's had product on it, and you would just literally get product on your face and that is not easy to come off, you guys. It's not easy to come off. If you can avoid that, avoid it, because trying to clean makeup up at this point, you might as well just throw the whole look away, because cleaning up makeup from a little mistake, that takes so much energy. I don't do my jawline because I feel like my jawlines are already a little bit, it's good enough. So I'll just use like the residue maybe, and I'll just go down there. And this is not even every day. This is just when I'm just feeling extra. So after you got the contour, you get the highlight on, it's not looking, you know, as one. We gotta keep blending it out. This might take you 10 minutes. This might take you 5 minutes. But you want to keep blending it out until everything looks like one whole face. Second, making sure your concealer and your contour, they're blended together. You know, it's not just contour within concealer. You know, you want it to look natural. I would say the hardest part of highlighting and contouring for me is maybe the nose. And I don't know why, but doing my nose is so hard. I don't know, because it's just such a small area. I don't know, guys, but to be honest, I really love a contour on my nose, you guys. I feel like a nice contour nose really completes the look. I don't know, whether you have a really nice nose or not, I just feel like having that shade on your nose just makes it look, yeah. So I just get the foundation stick and I'm getting a fluffy brush, tapping it right on there. Y'all, do not get it and go like that. When I tell you, so much product for no reason just gets on there. Just like that. I'm just making sure. I'm really just trying to keep it perfect. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but if you can try to keep it within those lines of going down your nose, try to do that, because cleaning up contour is just too much, y'all. So go back in with any residue concealer, and I'm just adding that line right back down, maybe even a little bit. You don't even need a whole lot. And then I'm just tapping that line right back into my nose, because this brings the highlight back. As you guys can see, it just brings the highlight back and it just looks so much better. So I'm going to be using Sacha Buttercup today, you guys. I love using it. I go back and forth with the Laura Mercier. I feel like Sacha Buttercup just gives more orange and bronze, a little bit more orange and a yellow undertone, so I feel like it goes with me way better. Then I press it into the skin first. Like, I'm not baking right now, I'm just pressing it in. Pressing it in everywhere. So now I'm going to go back in and bake a little bit. So usually when I'm baking, this is where I start to touch up my makeup. I start to do everything and put my lashes on. So I'm going to be putting these lashes on today. Oof, they look very dramatic. So while I'm baking, I like to put, this is where I like to set my contour. I'm setting it with the Fenty Beauty Bronzer in Mocha Mommy. And then I'm using the Black Radiance Dark to Deep contour palette. These two together are just so good, you guys. And then, you know, I just go in with the regular brush. Just tap it. I don't need that much, you guys, because this could get out of control, to be honest. So I don't use much on my face. Just gonna be using a little bit. Trust me, don't use a lot, you guys. Just dip it in once. If you need to add more, add more. But if you're going with the first time with just a whole bunch of products, good luck. Trying to get rid of just a whole bunch of contour powder is like too much. So this is good for me, to be honest. Like, this is good. I don't need no more. I think this is good. Okay, so you guys, this is how the whole look came out. I think it came out really nice. As you guys can see, I showed you guys my contour and highlight routine, and you know, just the best possible tips I can give you guys on contouring, highlighting. Contouring, highlighting is probably one of the best steps of makeup. It just really shapes your face. And you guys, I use a little bit of contour and highlight. I know some of you guys see there's like some people that just use a whole bunch of concealer and stuff, but as you can see, I used a little bit and it came out really good to me. I always use a little bit, you guys. I'm not big on using so much product. So yeah, I just use two different concealers, which is the Too Faced and the Juvia's Place. One of them is way more closer to my skin tone, and one of them is probably like 2 to 3 shades lighter than me. So it really just gave like a nice under eye, to be honest. And I use the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in F18 for my forehead, my cheeks, and so I use it for my forehead, cheeks, and my nose. I just use a little bit on my jaw because I feel like I didn't really need it that much. And then I just set those with the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mommy and the Black Radiance True Complexion Dark to Deep contour palette. So you guys, this is how my face looks. Yeah, I just really love contouring, you guys. This is how it looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you guys out. Don't forget to use your damp to wet beauty blender to really get your concealer set and nice. And then I use my Sacha Buttercup setting powder to just set everything in. I usually go on with Sacha Buttercup or the Laura Mercier. It just depends what I'm feeling on that day. So I hope this video overall helped you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you learned something new. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.